Well, he said that he said he was surprised that the COVID-19 was the reason that was used to. I don't really believe that, but be that as it may, we are going ahead knowing that we are within the right, within our right as citizens of this country to embark on our demonstration, to press home the need for this system that is oppressing us to change. We cannot continue with this system to, that continues to oppress us, and we need to make that absolutely very clear. One of the things, critical things that we have put forward to change the system is the constitution. For instance, 1992 Sakao constitution is a constitution that ought to change if we are going to have a better system in this country. We put it to him, and he denied that he never justified the shooting. What he said was that he talked about some of the things that will make security people shoot into the crowd, and so he said he never justified it. Well, I didn't watch the video, um, but when I heard the report, I thought it was important that we put it to him to understand why he would say a thing like that. And he clearly said that he never said that.
Based on the assurances that were made, do you get a sense that the security, the types of security in the country is being assured? Do you get a sense speaking to the guide?
Well, that is not a sense that we get, because as I have mentioned, we pointed out that um, there is a great um, divide between what the IGP is saying with us in his office and the reality on the ground. And therefore, what is needed is not just about the assurances, but to take leadership and take responsibility and make sure that these things do not happen again.
Before you went inside, I spoke to you briefly and you said you're going to share some of your action plans with the IGP. What exactly were those action plans?
Well, I'm not sure we said we're going to share action plans. We are not police people. We cannot tell the police what to do. They know the work, they've been trained, and they are paid to do the work. What we said was that we had some key points, very important points about the murders in Ijura and other murders that remain unresolved. And these were the points that we felt needed to be strongly raised with the police at the highest echelons of their hierarchy. And that is exactly what we did.
Now, the main issue you're concerned the Ghanaian and the presidency. What is your discussion on that?
Well, as I said, we raised the issue of selective application of the law because um,
No, now the point is the one
I'm coming to your point. I'm coming to your point.
I'm giving you permission now.
Yes, and we will announce a new date very soon, and nobody is going to stop us from expressing our political rights. And this is why we raised that issue. That why is it that COVID-19 was cited as a reason to prevent our demonstration when Sir John's funeral was held, with people in their thousands attending, and nobody raised an issue about COVID-19. And so um, clearly, we got the courts to throw out the injunction of the police, and we are going to announce a new date shortly on which we will go on our demonstration. It is our constitutional right, and there is nobody who can place a cap on to what extent or how we enjoy our constitutional rights. So long as we do that as law-abiding citizens and within the remit of the law. And we have maintained that we are law-abiding citizens. We are not some mindless, rowdy people. We are people who have concern for the welfare of this country and who think that the things that are happening in this country by successive governments, and it is not just about this government. We keep talking about the system failing the young people. And it is not just about one government. It is successive governments that have contributed to building this very obnoxious system that oppresses young people that must be brought down for young people to be able to breathe.
So what was IG's response to
The main issues that we also, because the IGP also mentioned, he repeated this media, what the media keeps saying about whether the guy was a member of Fix the Country or the Economic Fighters League. And we made it very clear to him that in actual fact, for us, it is irrelevant if somebody is member of Economic Fighters League or Fix the Country. In fact, Fix the Country is not a group that you register to be a member of. It is a cause that young people across the country identify with. And therefore, anybody who identifies with the cause and picks up the call to do what is necessary to better his or her community can call themselves whatever. But if something happens to them, it is our responsibility, our moral responsibility, to stand up and make sure that justice is served. So one thing I would say to the media is that we should avoid this unnecessary talk about whether Kaka was a member of Fix the Country or Economic Fighters League. It's irrelevant. I could quite easily answer yes or no, but it's irrelevant. What is relevant is that somebody has died. In fact, people have died, leaving behind wives and children. That is what we must be talking about. If anybody dies anywhere, whether the person is my family member or not, does it mean I should keep quiet if the person is not my family member? No. I have the responsibility as a Ghanaian to make sure that I demand for justice for that fellow.
I also wanted to add that if you look at Kaka's, if you look
let's mention the name
My name is Hadi Yakubu. I'm the Fighter General of the Economic Fighters League, and we are part of the conveners of the Fix the Country.